As the world's leading turf maker, we are here to support you as you succeed, fail and try again, now and in the future. And as you grow your talent and push your boundaries, and as you dream bigger, demanding excellence and challenging the future, we do the same. That's why we're changing the way we make our turf. Instead of using traditional plastics, we have started using an ingredient for the future: sugarcane. An ingredient that captures carbon dioxide rather than releases it. With this, we have created the world's first bio-based hockey turf. A turf with not only a positive impact on your game, but also on your planet. For 50 years, we have been transforming the game, and now, with superior player and environmental performance, Polygrass Tokyo GT has been chosen for the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. For you, for the game, for our planet.
Good evening, and welcome to the very first award show for the National Field Hockey Coaches Association. This presentation is sponsored by AstroTurf. I'm your host, Emily Ikeda, a former field hockey player myself, hailing from American University. Tonight we will announce the most anticipated NFHCA awards from the 2020 to 2021 season. That includes the Division I All-American teams, National Scholar Athlete of the Year, Coaching Staff of the Year, and National Player of the Year. Since it was established in 1997, the National Field Hockey Coaches Association has been selecting and recognizing collegiate All-American teams. This year, the NFHCA will continue that tradition by honoring 16 Division I student athletes on each of the 3 All-American teams. Let's get started with the All-American third team. First up, we have Kelly Buckley, a senior defender from Fairfield University. Buckley was named Northeast Conference Defensive Player of the Year for the second year in a row. She also led a defense that recorded 3 shutouts this season, and she's an All-NEC first-team selection. Moving on, we have Brooke Daberdine, a graduate student midfielder from University of Maryland. Daberdine is a first-team All-Big Ten, 4-time NFHCA National Academic Team honoree, and has started in 81 of 84 games for the Terps. Joining the list is Irene Frecken, a senior defender from Monmouth University. Frecken is America East Defensive Player of the Year. She scored 12 goals with 28 points on the year, and she registered at least 1 point in 11 of Monmouth's 13 games. We also have Ellie Hawley, a senior midfielder from the University of Iowa. Hawley is a 2021 first-team All-Big Ten honoree and voted to the NCAA All-Tournament team. She totaled 13 points on 2 goals and 7 assists. The 7 assists tied for second most in the Big Ten. Hawley also was recognized on the NFHCA All-West Region first team and helped Iowa reach its 12th Final Four. Also a third-team All-American is Jonna Kennedy, a junior goalkeeper from Boston College. She's the Atlantic Coast Conference Defensive Player of the Year, plus a first-team All-ACC selection, and 2-time ACC Defensive Player of the Week and 2-time NFHCA Defensive Player of the Week. Not to mention, Kennedy led the ACC with 6.75 saves per game and posted 3 shutouts this season. Next up is Micah Longcore, a sophomore midfielder from Wake Forest University. Longcore is a first-team All-ACC selection in 2021, started in 16 games and tallied a team-high 12 points with 4 goals. Kaylin Long is a senior defender from Bucknell University, also third-team All-American. She was voted first-team All-Patriot League, named Patriot League Tournament MVP, and scored the game-winning goal in overtime of the Patriot League championship game. Catherine Peterson also joins the list. She's a junior midfielder from the University of Michigan. She's two-time All-Big Ten second-team selection. She was also named to the NCAA All-Tournament team after tallying 2 goals and an assist in Michigan's 3 NCAA games. Peterson also posted 4 goals and a team-best 6 assists as an inserter on UM's corner attack unit. And joining the list is Melina Redlingshofer, a junior midfielder from Rutgers University. Redlingshofer is a first-team All-Region pick, plus second-team All-Big Ten, and she led Rutgers with 6 goals and 17 points. And we've got Rachel Robinson, a senior defender from the University of Virginia. Robinson is a first-team All-ACC pick, plus ACC postgraduate scholarship recipient and part of a backline defense that logged 3 shutouts this season. Moving along, we have Catherine Shearer, a senior defender from Boston University. She is first-team All-Patriot League, plus led the Terriers with 5 goals this season. Shearer started all 66 games in her career at BU. And next up, we have Megan Schneider, a senior defender from the University of Louisville. She's a 2020 to 2021 Elite 90 Award winner, plus 2020 NCAA Honda Award finalist for field hockey. And she was named ACC Defensive Player of the Week and NFHCA National Defensive Player of the Week on October 7th. Plus, she had a career best season with 7 assists. And next up, we have Meredith Shoulder, a redshirt junior forward from the University of North Carolina. Shoulder started all 20 games for UNC. She made the All-ACC second team, NCAA All-Tournament team, and NFHCA South Region first team. Shoulder also was ACC Offensive Player of the Week and NFHCA National Offensive Player of the Week on September 23rd. Joining the list is Elizabeth Warner, a senior forward from Boston College. Warner set a career high with 8 goals, tied for 3rd in the ACC with .571 goals per game, and tied for 3rd in the ACC with 1.36 points per game. Iana Wetzel also making 3rd-team All-American as a junior defender from Virginia Commonwealth University. Wetzel is Atlantic 10 Defensive Player of the Year. She scored 5 goals and had 4 assists, plus she led a VCU defense that ranked 4th nationally in goals against average at .65 and posted 5 shutouts. And closing out the list is Maddie Zimmer, a first-year midfielder from Northwestern University. Zimmer was Big Ten Freshman of the Year and first team All-Big Ten. She netted 4 goals and an assist as part of the highest scoring offense in the conference. Zimmer was named Big Ten Freshman of the Week on March 1st in the first week of her collegiate career. All right, moving on to the NFHCA Division I second team All-Americans. First up is Allie Bidding, a senior defender from the University of Louisville. Bidding was named to the NCAA All-Tournament team, earned all ACC second team honors, scored the game winner in the 1-0 NCAA quarterfinal victory against number 6 UConn to send the Cardinals to their first NCAA Final Four, plus she registered a career high 8 assists. Next up, we have Kayla Blas, a junior defender from Northwestern University. Blas is a 2021 first-team All-Big Ten selection. She anchored the Northwestern defense that recorded 4 shutouts and 1.39 goals allowed per game in 2021. Blas also earned Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week honors on March 16th and has helped the Wildcats record 13 shutouts in 55 career games while tallying 16 career assists. And joining the list is Noor Kunin, a senior midfielder from American University. Coonan was Patriot League Offensive Player of the Year for the second consecutive season and made her fourth appearance on the All-Patriot League first team. Coonan is a four-time NFHCA All-Mid-Atlantic Region selection and now a two-time first-team honoree. Plus, she led the conference with 10 points and 4 assists and ranked 11th in Division I for assists per game. Next on the list is Hannah Davis, a senior midfielder from the University of Maine. She is the third Black Bear in program history to be named America East Conference Midfielder of the Year. She was also named to the NFHCA All-Northeast First Team and Senior Team. And off the field, she received Outstanding Graduating International Student in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences Honors. And we have Marlon De Browna, a freshman forward from Old Dominion University. She's Big East Co-Freshman of the Year and First Team All-Conference. She's also Division I's leading freshman scorer, 15 goals and 32 points. And she scored 4 goals against Villanova on February 27th, tied for the most in Division I this season. Next on the second team All-American list is Riley Donnelly, a senior defender from the University of Maryland. She's first team All-Big Ten and led the Terrapins in scoring this year with 6 goals and 15 points. Not to mention she's two-time Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week honoree. Joining the list is Amber Ezekiels, a junior defender from the University of Virginia. She's a first-team All-ACC selection, plus named ACC Defensive Player of the Week on April 6th, and recorded 3 goals and 9 assists for the Cavs, tallying a total of 15 points.
Oh, that's going to go in. That's a Virginia.
Sophia Gladio also being honored. She's a freshman forward from Penn State University. She's a first-team All-Big Ten selection, plus two-time Big Ten Freshman of the Week. She was named Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week and NFHCA National Offensive Player of the Week, and led Penn State in scoring with 26 points off 12 goals and 2 assists. Moving on, we have Fusine Gobert, a senior defender from Boston College. Gobert is second in the country with 4 defensive saves. She scored 2 goals this season and was named second team All-ACC. Joining the list is Georgie McTeer, a senior midfielder from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She was named Spring 2021 Atlantic 10 Conference Offensive Player of the Year, plus produced a league-leading 7 goals and 17 points. Lastly, she was named to the A10 All-Conference First Team. Maddie Murphy joining the list as a senior forward from the University of Iowa. Murphy amassed team bests in goals, 8, points, 18, and shots, 38. She's one of 5 players in program history to earn 4 consecutive NFHCA All-West Regional honors, and she's a second-team All-Conference honoree. Murphy shared the team lead with 2 game-winning goals. Continuing the second-team All-Americans is Ava Smolinars, a senior midfielder from the University of North Carolina. Smolinars started all 20 games for UNC. She made the All-ACC first team, also the NCAA All-Tournament team, and NFHCA South Region first team. Anna Speaker also on this list as a junior goalkeeper from the University of Michigan. Speaker is a 2-time All-Big Ten second-team selection. She was ranked 3rd nationally with a .836 save percentage and .6 goals against average. The GAA was a Michigan single-season record. She also posted 10 shutouts and earned a pair of shootout victories. Joining the list is Femke Streen, a senior forward from the University of Delaware. Streen was named CAA Player of the Week for the second time. She was also an NFHCA All-Region First Team selection and CAA Tournament Most Outstanding Player. She's also an All-CAA First Team selection. Not to mention, she's the team's active leader in points, 84, goals, 31, assists, 23, and games played, 62. Next up is Maida Sturm, a senior midfielder from Virginia Commonwealth University. Sturm is three-time All-Atlantic 10 first-team selection. She was ranked 8th nationally in assists per game and scored 2 goals and had 7 assists in the season. And closing out the list for second-team All-American is Afka van den Nieuwenhof, a freshman defender from Syracuse University. She's an All-ACC first-team and NFHCA All-Region first-team selection. She tallied 8 points as a defender on 3 goals, 2 assists, made 2 defensive saves on Syracuse's back line. And now moving on to first-team All-American selections. Starting off the coveted list is Mackenzie Alessi, a midfielder from Ohio State University. She's Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, plus 2-time Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Alessi tied for the conference lead in goals with 15 and outright led the conference in points with 35. She was also a member of the Big Ten All-Tournament team. Next up is Benta Baakers, a redshirt sophomore forward from Northwestern University. She's a 2021 second-team All-Big Ten selection, plus tied for the conference lead in goals with 15 and earned second straight All-American honors. That's the first Northwestern player to do so since 2015. Jill Bolton will also join the list as a senior forward from Liberty University. Bolton finished the season ranked number 3 in the nation in assists per game, .81, and number 5 in points per game. She led the Flames in assists, 13, and points, 41. Not to mention, she's an All-Big East first-team selection and 2020 NFHCA Division I senior team selection. Darcy Bourne joins the list as a freshman midfielder from Duke University. Bourne is ACC Freshman of the Year, an All-ACC first-team selection, and started all 16 games as a rookie. She led the Blue Devils offensively with 8 goals, 17 points, and 46 shots. Margot Carlin also making first-team All-American as a sophomore forward from Boston College. She finished 3rd in the ACC with 19 points, tied for the ACC lead in assists per game, and she was named to the All-ACC first team. Moving on, we have Charlotte DeVries, a sophomore forward from Syracuse University. DeVries led Syracuse in points, 5 goals, 3 assists, and played in all 16 games. She was first-team All-ACC and NFHCA All-Mid-East Region selection. DeVries scored 2 game-winning goals for the Orange. Jessica Dombrowski also being honored as a senior forward from the University of Connecticut. She's an All-Big East first-team selection, tallied 6 goals and 7 assists this season, and tied for second on the UConn squad with 2 game-winning goals. Gianna Glatz is next, a senior goalkeeper from Rutgers University. She's first-team All-Big Ten and NFHCA All-Mid-Atlantic Region selection. She had a career-best goals against average of 1.01, and she's a 2-time Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Sophie Hamilton joining the list as a sophomore midfielder from the University of Connecticut. Hamilton was Big East Offensive Player of the Year plus Big East Tournament Most Outstanding Player. She's also a Honda Sports Award finalist. And we've got Amanda Hendry, a senior goalkeeper from the University of North Carolina, making All-ACC second team, All-ACC tournament team, All-NCAA tournament team, and NFHCA South Region first team. Hendry is a 2-time NFHCA National Defensive Player of the Week and 2-time ACC Defensive Player of the Week. Moving on, we have Katie Larmore, a redshirt senior. She's a midfielder from Rutgers University. She's first-team All-Big Ten plus first-team All-Region. She had a career best of 7 assists and scored the game-winning goal in overtime to defeat number 4 Northwestern in the team's highest-ranked win in program history. Next up, Aaron Matson, a junior forward from the University of North Carolina. Matson scored 29 goals this season and assisted on 9 others for 67 points in the year. She's All-ACC First Team, All-South Region First Team, 3-time NFHCA National Offensive Player of the Week, and 6-time ACC Offensive Player of the Week. Moving along, we have Anta Nizel, a junior defender from the University of Iowa. She's a 2021 Big Ten Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Nizel was a key cog on Iowa's defense that allowed 1 goal or less in 15 of 18 games, including 8 shutouts. She was honored on the NCAA All-Tournament Team and NFHCA All-West Region First Team. Hallie O'Neill, also on the list, a senior midfielder from University of Michigan. O'Neill is a 2-time All-Big Ten first-team selection, was Big Ten tournament MVP, and led a defensive unit that ranked 3rd nationally with a .61 goals against average and held opponents to just 7.9 shots and 3.8 penalty corners per game. O'Neill also posted 3 goals and 5 assists as a key contributor to the Wolverines' corner attack. Moving along, Mercedes Pastor, a senior midfielder from the University of Louisville. She's a 2020 All-ACC First Team selection, plus she was named to the 2020 ACC All-Tournament Team. Pastor dished out an assist in the 1-0 NCAA quarterfinal win against number 6 UConn to send the Cardinals to their first Final Four. And closing out the list for first-team All-Americans is Corinne Zanoli, a senior forward from Stanford University. She's the America East Offensive Player of the Year for the 3rd time. She finished her career as the program's record holder for goals at 94 and ranked 2nd nationally in goals per game, 1.43. Congratulations to this year's NFHCA All-Americans, an amazing accomplishment in a year like no other. Before we reveal our Division I National Scholar Athlete, let's listen to a message from tonight's sponsor, AstroTurf.
Hi, my name is Melissa Vasilati-Twist, and I'm the Director of Field Hockey at AstroTurf. We want to welcome you to the 2021 NFHCA Award Show, sponsored by AstroTurf. We're excited and honored to be a part of this amazing event again this year. We want to congratulate all the honorees and the award winners here with us this evening. We can't wait to see you and celebrate with you this fall. Congratulations.
Next up, we are excited to announce the Division I National Scholar Athlete. This award is presented annually to the All-American with the highest cumulative grade point average through the first semester of the current academic year. This year, the honor goes to Megan Schneider, a senior from the University of Louisville in their honors program. Schneider is an NCAA Elite 90 award winner, NFHCA Scholar of Distinction for the 4th time in 4 years. She also won the University of Louisville Medical Education Research Award, the University of Louisville William Clay Award, and the Harvey B. and Ethel W. Lovell Award. Congratulations, Megan Schneider. Yearly, NFHCA member coaches are given the opportunity to recognize their peers for their accomplishments over the past season. Before we announce the winner of the 2020 Division I National Coaching Staff of the Year Award, we wanted to take a moment to thank all of our members, the club, high school, Division I, II, and III coaches who met this year head-on with flexibility, open-mindedness, care, and a passion for their student athletes and their profession.
Thank you for making this season possible.
Thank you for working with us so we can play the game we love.
Thank you for caring about us as people first and players second.
Thank you for getting us through this season and all of your support.
Thank you for all the countless hours you've put into us and our program.
Thank you for always being there for us as individuals and as a team.
Thank you for working hard to make this season happen.
Thank you for navigating this season in the face of adversity.
Thank you for helping us grow on and off the field.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Michael.
Thank you.
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 Thank you for being a second mom to all 21 of us. You're with us for the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and we wouldn't be where we are without you.
Thank you for always pushing us to be our best on and off the field.
Thank you for your motivation, your encouragement, and your support.
both on and off the field.
Thank you for keeping us positive during these challenging times.
Thank you for your constant encouragement, motivation, and support. We really appreciate it.
You really make a difference every day.
Thank you for being there for us throughout this entire year.
Thank you for believing in us.
Thank you for putting together the most amazing Easter egg hunt. We really needed that.
Thank you.
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 Thank you for leading us through the adversity of this year.
Thank you for always pushing us to be the best we can be.
Thank you to all our NCAA coaches across the country for dedicating your time and growing the sport.
Thank you, coaches, for everything you've done for us over our 4 years.
Thank you for helping us overcome every obstacle thrown our way.
Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thank you for pushing us to be better people on and off the field.
We appreciate everything you do for us on and off the field, and we can't wait until the fall.
We'll now review the nominees for this year's Division I National Coaching Staff of the Year. They're being selected from the winners of each region. From the Mid-Atlantic region, Lori Hassong, Gina Carey Smith, Dan Hassong, and Kelly Marks from Rider University. Hassong was named 2020 Northeast Conference Coach of the Year, plus the team was the Northeast Conference regular season and tournament champions in an NCAA first-round qualifier. Next up, Bucknell University's Jeremy Cook and Alexa Ostich, the Mideast Region Coaching Staff of the Year. The pair claimed their first Patriot League Tournament championship, advanced to the NCAA Elite Eight for the first time in program history. Also worth mentioning, this is Bucknell's first Mideast Region Coaching Staff of the Year award. And the Northeast Region Coaching Staff of the Year goes to the University of Maine with Josette Babineau and Michelle Simpson. They are the America East Co-Coaching Staff of the Year and America East Co-Regular Season Champions. We'll now turn to the Co-South Region Coaching Staff of the Year. First up, University of North Carolina, the 2020 NCAA National Champions. Their team led by Karen Shelton, Grant Fulton, and Robert Schenk. Shelton was named Atlantic Coast Conference Coach of the Year. The team also were the ACC Tournament Champions. This is UNC's fourth consecutive South Region Coaching Staff of the Year award and 10th overall. Joining UNC is Virginia Commonwealth University, coached by Stacy Bean, Kayla May, and Kathy Weidman. Bean was named Atlantic 10 Coach of the Year. VCU was the Atlantic 10 regular season champions, also the Atlantic 10 tournament champions, and posted the highest GPA in Division I. Lastly, we'll look at the West Region Coaching Staff of the Year, which is Stanford University, led by Tara Danielson, Pat Coda, and Steve Danielson. They were the America East Tournament champions, advanced to the NCAA Elite Eight, and posted the second highest team GPA in Division I. And by vote of their colleagues, the winner of the NFHCA Division I National Coaching Staff of the Year is the University of North Carolina. Karen Shelton, Grant Fulton, and Robert Schenk. They finished the season 19-1 and 9-1 in conference play, earned their third consecutive and ninth overall national championship in a dramatic fashion, defeating the University of Michigan in overtime at the Karen Shelton Stadium. They placed first in all 7 weeks of the 2020 to 2021 Penn Monto NFHCA Division I National Coaches polls, and Shelton earned her 701st career win on November 6, 2020, making her the all-time winningest coach in NCAA field hockey history. Congratulations, Karen Shelton, Grant Fulton, and Robert Schenk. Finally, we've reached the culmination of the evening, the Division I National Player of the Year. This award has been distributed every year since 2010 and includes notable names like former U.S. Women's National Team players and Olympians Kitty O'Donnell, Caitlin Falgowski, and Katie Reinprecht. Nominees for this year's Division I National Player of the Year are the Regional Players of the Year, including the Mid-Atlantic Region Player of the Year, Gianna Glatz, a senior goalkeeper from Rutgers University. She's first team All Big Ten, earned a career best goals against average with 1.01, a two-time Big Ten Conference Defensive Player of the Week, and NFHCA Defensive Player of the Week on April 2nd, 2021. Moving on to the Mideast Region Player of the Year, Sophie Hamilton, a sophomore forward from the University of Connecticut. She's Big East Conference Offensive Player of the Year, Big East Tournament Most Outstanding Player, first team All Big East, and the Honda Sport Award for Field Hockey finalist. And the Northeast Region Player of the Year is Jonna Kennedy, a junior goalkeeper from Boston College. She's the Atlantic Coast Conference Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-ACC, two-time ACC Defensive Player of the Week, and two-time NFHCA Defensive Player of the Week. Kennedy led the ACC with 6.75 saves per game and posted 3 shutouts this season. And the South Region Player of the Year, Erin Matson, a junior forward from the University of North Carolina. This is Matson's second South Region Player of the Year honor. She's also ACC Offensive Player of the Year, first team All-ACC. She's awarded the second consecutive Honda Sport Award for field hockey. Not to mention, she's a 3-time NFHCA Offensive Player of the Week. And the West Region Player of the Year belongs to Mercedes Pastor, University of Louisville. She's a 3-time ACC Offensive Player of the Week, 2-time NFHCA Offensive Player of the Week, the 2021 ACC Postgraduate Scholar recipient, Class of 2020 Honda Award for Field Hockey finalist, and she earned her career best season in goals, 13, assists, 6, and points, 32. And this year's Division I National Player of the Year is Erin Matson from the University of North Carolina. She's the Honda Sport Award winner for the second year in a row, ACC Offensive Player of the Year for the third year in a row, NCAA Tournament MVP for the second year in a row, ACC Tournament MVP for the second year in a row, and named among the top 10 female athletes in ACC history. Congratulations to Erin Matson and all of this year's winners. Thank you again to AstroTurf for their support of the NFHCA and their sponsorship of this year's awards show. And thank you for joining me in celebration of this amazing group of student athletes and, of course, the sport of field hockey. Good night.
you.